Yo, we back full in effect with another episode on the rise, man. I'm your boy Twine, man. I'm back with my dog Trey, my brother. Yes, sir. We finna get into it. We finna talk about our NFL playoff predictions, who we feel like is gonna come out and be there in the Super Bowl game at the end. You know what I'm saying? From he gonna pick an AFC, NFC. I'm gonna pick an AFC, NFC. I'll lead it off. AFC, you know I'm rolling with my boy Mahomes. Patty Mahomes, boy.
Oh boy.
Yes, sir. Pat Mahomes. I just feel like they struggled kind of early in the season, but as I assumed, like they was gonna get it together. I'm not the guy who's gonna like if I see you struggle, I'm just gonna overreact. Like, oh my God, the sky's falling. Like it's a process. They're humans. They're gonna mess up. You work at a job. You probably have some bad days. Probably have some good days. But I'm not gonna say you're a badass employee because you had 2 bad days in the office. No, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're still a great employee. But just like in sports, I mean, he had his hiccups. They started playing that cover two shell defense on them where they were just taking the deep ball away, started taking away the big play for Tyreek Hill and all that and trying to double Travis Kelce. And it took a minute to kind of like shake that. You know what I'm saying? It's like he kind of struggled with that a bit. They started losing a couple games. Offense wasn't looking the same. But then the defense started playing well. They moved Jones from DN to D tackle where he's supposed to be. And then Honey Badger, he's doing this thing. So the defense finally started, you know what I'm saying? This is probably the best they've been playing like since they've been together. The defense was always terrible. Yeah. Now it's like it seems like they kind of hitting on all cylinders. They not like shut down, but they do just enough to win the game. You know what I'm saying? They don't give up a lot of points. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like a bend, don't break kind of style. But I mean, if I got to put my money on an AFC team, I'm going Pat Mahomes. It's a quarterback league. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with the best quarterback in the AFC, which is Mahomes. He got the best weapons. Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill is a 1-2 punch. He got running backs in the backfield, got an O-line back. The only reason why he lost last season in the playoffs, I feel like in the Super Bowl, is because his O-line went down. He had like third strings or fourth strings back. People get promoted from the practice squad. You got freaking Mark in section D up in the stands coming down to play O-line. Like, bro, you got, like, he didn't really have nobody on O-line, so they was just killing him. He was running for his life. I feel like, I forgot how many yards it was, but they did like a stat. Like, Next Gen did like a stat. It was like, it wasn't positive yards. It was just total yards that Pat Mahomes ran in the Super Bowl. It was like, I want to say like 200 yards. Just running for his like just scrambling around, going to the side. It was like a total of like 200 yards or something like that. It was like crazy. It was ridiculous. So I'm just saying, like, he got all that. If they're healthy, I'm going the Chiefs. NFC, I'm taking Green Bay. I was kind of leaning Tampa, but now AB is out. Mike Evans dealing with a hamstring injury. I mean, he's okay right now, but that's the type of injury that comes and goes. It's like it feel good 1 week, and the next thing you know, it's like, ooh, I got to sit out the game. So I don't know about that. God went out for the season. The defense dealing with their stuff. There's just a lot going on in Tampa. I just don't feel like this is the year for them. So I'm going Green Bay, especially when they get Jair Alexander back at corner, one of the best corners in the league. They get Bakhtiari, probably one of the best tackles in the league, left tackle. They got a good offensive line. They got the best receiver in the league in Devontae. One of the most talented quarterbacks ever in Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? They got the running backs with A.J. Dillon and, you know what I'm saying, Aaron Jones. He got the guys. I feel like he got definitely enough to come out and make it to the Super Bowl, and those guys are going to meet, and they're going to go at it. And I'm going to go with Kansas City to win the championship. I just feel like this is the Mahomes era. Like, kind of like it was like LeBron and Steph Curry's era in basketball, football. This is the Mahomes era. The only guy who's going to beat Mahomes is Brady. That's the only guy who's beat Mahomes ever in the playoffs so far was Brady. He lost to Brady the first time in the AFC Championship, and then won the Super Bowl, and then he lost in the Super Bowl to Brady. If it ain't Brady, it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna ride with Mahomes. I'm gonna ride that train until it stops, man. Yes, sir.
I agree with that. I agree with your AFC prediction because I also picked the Chiefs to take it all the way because AFC is not as strong as the NFC this year, so I do feel like there's not that many teams that are like standing out, but I do feel like the Chiefs will win the AFC, mainly because, like they really have no competition. But I do say don't be surprised if you see Cincinnati go kind of far in the playoffs because like they have something to prove and they just playing ball right now.
Explosive offense.
I don't see Buffalo doing too well in the playoffs. They've been a little inconsistent lately. Like they can't keep up.
Too soft.
Baltimore is not healthy, and when it comes to the playoffs, it's like they're very predictable when it comes to Lamar. Like they don't trust him to throw the ball when he's shown time and time again that he can't do it. So
I feel like he came a long way with throwing.
Yeah, so I feel like coming out the AFC, it will be the Chiefs. NFC, I'm gonna go with Dallas. The way they've been balling. But Dallas has to stay healthy too, though.
That's the thing.
Dallas has to stay healthy with their two running backs, receiving core, quarterback, O-line, defense, Michael Parsons, and Trey. Their whole team has to stay healthy. But the way Dallas is playing right now, I like them to come out NFC. And I don't like the Buccaneers to do a repeat, mainly because they lost key players on both sides of the ball. Like you said, you lost AB, you lost Godwin, you lost your running back, Fournette, who's catching the ball out the backfield, who's really a main part in why their offense is running. For real, like, only reason why they're winning now is because Brady's just being Brady. But
heard that Jacksonville Jaguars? He's the main reason. Go ahead.
But yeah, I just feel like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're too hurt right now, and I don't see them making it far with the injuries because it's key injuries. Rams, I don't see them doing too much because they're inconsistent. They're inconsistent.
They got a lot of stars.
A lot of stars, but inconsistent. Yeah. And then I know I said it was one more team that Arizona. Yeah. Arizona is good on paper, but it just don't seem like they hungry enough. Like it don't seem like they got that chip on their shoulder that's gonna make that push. Like especially with like AJ Green. Like this is your chance to like show everybody that you like really that dude, like you ain't washed up. But when it comes down to like you being that dude, it's like you get soft, bro. You need D-Hop. You should be showing, you know what I'm saying? Like you need to be
D-Hop gotta come back.
Yeah, D-Hop gotta come back for you to have it. You can't handle being the number one guy. You can't handle the double team or trying to beat the coverage. Like you've been showing that time and time again. I think it was Green Bay, matter of fact, when they threw you the ball, you just kind of like gave up and it was an interception in the end zone. Like,
yeah, that was terrible.
So, with that being said, yeah, I mean, I like the NFC to win it, to like win the Super Bowl probably, or probably have like.
You like the Cowboys to win it?
I like the Cowboys to win it.
Woo!
I like the Cowboys to win it.
So you trust Dak Prescott?
I trust the offense with the Cowboys. I'm not gonna put it all on that because
you got to. At some point, it's gonna come to a play the game
because they have multiple players, and I'm not too sold on Kansas City defense just yet. So they have the offense to beat Kansas City, and they have.
But you sold on Dallas defense,
and they have the defense to like stand up to Mahomes.
How?
They have the defense stand up to Mahomes. They got a front seven. They got an amazing linebacker. They got great DBs. Like
great DBs.
They got good DBs.
Yeah, they got one DB.
They got
who's a threat in Diggs, but he take a lot of gambles.
But they gambles a lot. But they go with the front seven though. Like I think Dallas can hang with Kansas City, and I think to me it's a 50-50 chance. I think we're sleeping on. We seen what Dallas did to a healthy Tampa Bay team.
Lose.
They did.
Lose.
They did. But did you see that game?
Like, I saw it. No, that was a great game. That was one of the best games.
So you seen Dallas can go toe to toe with the best of the best. So if Dallas is healthy, look out, man.
Yeah, I get Dallas. I like Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I respect Dallas. I respect that. I respect Zeke. I respect CD, Amari Coop. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like they're not Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I had to pick, okay, we can go player for player. If I gotta go Dak Mahomes, Coop, Tyreek Hill, or Coop and CD, or Hill and Kelsey. I'm going Tyreek and Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? It's like and Zeke. Not the thing was Dallas played the best when Zeke is right. When they running the ball right, that's when they play the best. Zeke ain't been looking good all season. I'm not even just talking about numbers. Just look at how he's running now. It don't even look like the same Zeke that we seen when he was in his best. It's like he running in mud or something. Like he's just not as fast. He's not as shifty. He's not as quick. He was like the perfect mix of being a big power back and being a looser back and someone who could catch out the backfield. Now it's like his quickness is kind of gone. He don't have the burst when he's on the open field to run away from guy. And it's like if he get through the offensive line, it used to be like, oh, if he got a crease, he's gone. Now it's like he get a crease. The Red Sea open and he got a line right here. The corner on the opposite end of the field can catch him. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of health issues on their O-line. Tyron Smith is there 2 games, out 5, like all season long. I'm just saying CD and Coop, I like CD, but Coop is so inconsistent. The boy from Belgium. That boy is so inconsistent. Though.
Man, I'm
talking about when you really need him. You really need him. He just go quiet. He goes so quiet. It's like, but that's who he is, personally. Like, personality, he's a quiet guy. Nothing wrong with that. But it's like, when it goes to the field as well, it's like one game he'll give you over 100 yards. Next 4 games, it's like 4 receptions.
Oh, yeah, you know, you had him on your fantasy.
Yes. Yes. Like, I'm like, bro, like, this guy here, it's like you really just shooting in the dark with Coop. You don't really know what you're going to get for real. Like, that's like one of the most inconsistent guys who's getting paid big money. Like, that's crazy. So I don't really trust Coop. I don't trust Zeke. I don't trust Dak. You know what I'm saying? I don't really trust CD like that. Like, he haven't shown me. I like CD, but
I'm going to take a chance on it. I'm going to say if you let Dallas make it far in the playoffs and they mess around and get in the Super Bowl, I think they're going to pull it out.
So if they make it to the Super Bowl, would you be willing to bet me something?
Yes.
On the game?
On Dallas.
Not going to say what, but something.
Yeah, I would bet on Dallas. I would put my money on Dallas.
All right, we don't see. And then you say the defense, I mean,
the defense can stand up. Notice I didn't say stop, but they can stand up and get with Kansas City.
Stand up and get what? Allow like 35 points? Like, is that getting with them? Is that standing up with them?
I think they'll give them boys a good run. I think they're going to make them boys earn that shit.
I like their front 7. Their front 7 is nasty. Outside of that,
I'm going to tell you what's going to make a difference. Michael Parsons.
Okay. For what? Okay. All right. And then what's going to make a difference on Kansas City is Pat Mahomes. I'm telling you right now. Yeah. Pat going to get it done. And it's like, I just don't feel like, okay, for example, if Dallas fall behind, what's going to happen if Dallas fall behind big early? Like, let's say Kansas City go down. I mean, Kansas City come out early and go up 14-0 first quarter.
I mean, you seen what Cincinnati did.
But that's Cincinnati.
They got the same type of offense.
They do, but I trust Joe better than Dak.
So you sleep.
Joe is more. I'm sleep on Dak.
Oh, you had him on your fantasy.
Yes, I did. That motherfucker let me down too. Yes, bro. I'm sleep on Dak. I'm sleep on Zeke. I'm sleep on Coop. I'm sleep on all of them. They gotta wake me up, bro. Like, for real. Like, I'm not joking. Like, the difference is if Kansas City fall behind early, I kind of trust Kansas City to still be in the game.
I'm just saying.
If they go down 21-3 in like the second quarter, I believe that Kansas City can still. If it's 21-3 going into halftime, Kansas City's way, and Dallas is down, it's over. That's why I feel like that, and that says a lot about your team. If I can't rely on you to come back from a deficit, early and come back and turn around in the second half, I can't trust you. Versus this team,
but Dallas playing his best football, it's not going down 21-3.
That's the thing. They have to play their best football.
Yeah, I'm saying Dallas
have to.
Dallas is a team, like, don't sleep on Dallas. I don't see nobody.
They got the weapons. If you look at on paper, they got the people.
And if Tampa Bay was healthy, I would have wanted Tampa Bay to go to repeat. But
I wouldn't have went Tampa Bay. They shouldn't have got the Super Bowl last year. If it wasn't for that O-line, I'm telling you.
I don't know. I just think Kansas City.
That defense won that championship.
I just think Kansas City, like, when they showed, like, their defense needed to step up, their defense couldn't make no plays to help out Mahomes. So it wasn't like
they was put in bad positions.
It wasn't like when the Super Bowl, like, okay, let's just wait for Mahomes to settle down, let the offense settle down. The defense put them in bad, so they had to go out there and air it out. So they couldn't, like, see what worked, what didn't work. They had to just go out there and just wing it because they were down. Defense couldn't stop nobody. And that came with they was being overpowered, outplayed. So we're gonna see what they do this year. But their weakest link right now is their defense.
I can't really put down the defense last year, man. Because think about it, bro. Like, let's say if you're on defense, I'm on offense. I'm the quarterback. You the middle, you the captain of the defense. I'm the captain of offense. And you getting 3 and outs. I come out and I throw a pick. You back on the field. You can't even get your water. You can't even take your helmet off and drink a sip of water. You know what I'm saying? So then you stop them for a field goal. You don't give a touchdown, you give a field goal. Boom. I come back out there 3 and out. You back on the field. You're not getting over. So you back on the field. And now you're going against Brady over and over and over again. It's like, bro, can y'all make something? How can y'all at least put together a long drive to get us a breather?
Yeah.
They weren't putting together long drives. Why? Because Mahomes running for his life. It was a lot of 3 and outs. A lot of them. So it was like you can't really put it on the defense because eventually it's like, damn, we going against the GOAT. He got a GOAT tight end, 3 Hall of Fame, I would say right now, 1 Hall of Fame receiver, 2 Pro Bowl receivers, and you got Fournette, and you got a good O-line. And I'll say again, you got Brady. That's a lot to ask to just keep going out there.
So you think Kansas City's on the mission this time?
Yeah, they definitely on the mission. Barring health, like they gotta be healthy. If they're healthy, if they're right, if everybody's there, yes, they will win the Super Bowl. There's nobody. Only guy who can beat him is Brady. I don't believe anybody else can beat him. I haven't seen it. I really haven't seen it. Not in the playoffs. No one else has beat him except Brady. And I'm going down that hill. You know what I'm saying? If I lose the bet, I lose the bet. But I'm going down that hill, bro. I don't see Dak Prescott walking in the Super Bowl in SoFi and beating Pat Mahomes. If he do that, I will say I'm wrong. I promise you, I'll say I'm wrong. Trey, you was right. You got me. Dak, hell, I might throw you in the Hall of Fame.
Like, for real. I say Dallas go out there and play their best football. Dallas go out there and play their football how they was playing at the beginning of the season. I like them to take it all the way, man.
Okay. Well, there you have it. I got Kansas City. My brother got Dallas. Y'all let us know like what y'all think, who y'all think gonna make it out of the AFC and the NFC, and who y'all think gonna make it to the Super Bowl and come out on top.
And next year my Dolphins won. Just let it be known.
In your dreams. We gonna see, man. Hey, hopefully they get your boy Deshaun. Y'all get Deshaun.
We definitely gonna get.
Yo, y'all get Deshaun.
Still love you too a little bit.
If y'all get Deshaun, they'll hold it. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be a nightmare stopping y'all. But y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. It's The Rise, man. Hey, we out.